Let me know when we're live.
Okay, we're live. I just have to refresh. All right, let's see if everybody finds us. Okay, guys, welcome back to part 3.
Back. Oh, man. I hope. Okay, we let's just get everybody back all together again.
Well, they'll get the alert on. I think they'll get the alert on Discord. Let me see.
You okay?
Yeah, just.
Ready? Okay.
Did I go out again?
No, I hear you. You're fine.
Oh.
For a second there, you froze.
Part 3 or 4.
I think it's me getting the chat again.
Better not be part 4. We're going for part 3. All right, we're just gonna.
Yeah. It is the same one.
Okay.
Like the same line, same. It says you're live. I don't see you live yet.
Well, I mean, I see us, and MXC is here.
I think. So you see you got your chat and everything all?
Yeah, I just had to refresh the page, so everything's up. I have the chat. I see the video.
I'm not seeing the live stream. I see the video, but it's like a finished video.
Well, that was probably the last one.
Okay, wait, no, yeah. Okay, I see the new one now.
Okay.
Good Lord.
All right, so before this thing dies again, let's just get into it. All right. All right. So we're back to Iron Man. Iron Man pieces. He gets like Jarvis like back together. I guess he kind of gets Jarvis working.
Oh yeah, Iron Man finds out that Jarvis has been keeping Ultron at bay due to the Jarvis had implanted himself in the internet, basically one step ahead of Ultron to keep Ultron from doing anything drastic.
Ah, okay.
And so Tony found him, pieced him all back together, and made Jarvis again.
Okay.
And then Tony suggests, I love that's like Banner's like, all right, let's take Ultron apart, or let's take this thing apart. And Tony's like, yeah, how about this? And Banner's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, so our Iron Man wants to put Jarvis in the cradle, Ultron, whatever.
They're body.
Yeah, they're not all crazy about the idea.
Tony's basically saying, okay, so Jarvis is better than Ultron. Jarvis is a good boy.
Yeah.
And Jarvis is much safer bet than Ultron. So we're gonna put Jarvis in here because he can probably help us. You okay?
I moved the table. Sorry, guys. Well, okay, so right after that whole argument, we see Ultron has captured Natasha. He has her locked up in a cell. But then it looks like she's using Morse code to.
Yeah, she makes some jiggery pokery with a device she has,
and Hawkeye catches it on the
his device.
Yeah, whatever he's listening in on, and he's able to use that to find her location. And then, all right, so then Captain America and Hawkeye try to stop.
The twins show up with Captain America to stop Tony
and Banner, and then Thor arrives, and
they have this ball. Thor shows up.
And
in the middle of it.
Yeah, And he takes his hammer and hits the cradle. And then out comes
this
being.
this body.
This being. And so then they kind of have like a little they didn't really fight, but like then he kind of goes flying, this body, and he catches his like reflection in the glass or whatever. And it kind of like it kind of just, I guess, just brings him back to reality, I guess. And then like they were asking like, who are you? He says, I'm not Ultron and I'm not Jarvis. He just says, I am.
So
and they're asking him, whose side are you on? And he says, I am on the side of life. And go ahead.
It's like he's learning. He's basically, it's kind of like Ultron. He's born and he's learning. It's a little slower because he's more human or something like that. He's got the stone. Like, he's got the stone in his head. And Thor like mentions that it's like, it's the Infinity Stone. It's one of 6 of these things, and they're very powerful. And this one's the Mind Stone.
Okay.
So it gives him, it's kind of the brain, or the thought, the thinking, all of these ideas, future visions, such. And this stone was used to unlock the powers of the twins, the Wanda and Pietro. That's how they were, like, I guess, through magic of the mind, they were able to unlock these abilities inside the institute.
Okay.
And now Wanda can see inside this, and the name that this character is Vision.
That's his name. I was gonna ask you. I didn't know what to call him. I kept I kept writing I am, because that's how he like named himself. He's like, I am not Ultron, I'm not Jarvis, I am. So I was like, all right, well, I guess that's his name.
The character's name is Vision. He's like, I am the Vision. I am Vision, like everyone's Vision or something like that.
Okay.
And so they're discussing, they're trying to make sure that he's not a threat, he's going to help them or anything like that.
And then he picks up the hammer. Like they were all so skeptical, and then it's like he picks up the hammer, and then they're like, oh, okay, I guess he's
like, there's no way, I don't know how to make you trust me. Well, we need to like stop Ultron, and as he does it, he picks up the hammer. He's like holding the hammer to Thor. That moment right there is one of my favorite moments in the theater, because you just felt this, whoa, like everybody in the audience was just like, like everybody's like, whoa. You can pick up the hammer.
I wasn't expecting that, because again, I know that no one can pick it up. Again, and that's something I knew from even before ever watching the Thor movies. I didn't know anything about Thor, but the one thing I knew about Thor was that he had a hammer and nobody could pick it up except for him. And I didn't even know why. I just knew that he was the only one who could pick it up. So, like, that's been ingrained in me. And then that happened, and I was like...
So you saw that, and it's just like... and
he's like, legit.
And then I love, like, of course, like, Thor takes this hammer, Vision walks off, and everybody's, like, the group just has this look of, like, okay, like, I guess that works. That's enough for us.
Yeah, that was all
the audience. With the audience I was with, they just always have this shock, and then it's like slowly giggling and laughing because of everybody's reaction.
Aw, that must have been a cool thing to see in the theater.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite moments. Is just seeing that.
All right, we're getting towards the end, guys. All right. So
Tony installs a new AI because now Jarvis is Vision. So.
Oh yes, her name is Friday.
Friday, yep.
And she has, if I'm correct, she has an Irish accent. It sounds Irish to me.
I'm trying to remember who the voice is.
I meant to look up the actress.
Yeah, I think she's somebody I think actually been in the MCU before. or I'm wrong, or she's been in another Marvel movie, I believe. I don't know if it was MCU or it was an old Marvel movie.
Friday Avengers actress. Let's see.
Oh, Jennifer Connelly.
Carrie Condon.
Carrie.
Oh no, wrong movie. They brought up the wrong movie.
Jennifer Connelly is what Emixie is saying.
I know. I believe. No, you're right. I mean, I'm sure you're. It's just funny. It's not coming up.
Oh.
They brought up an actress from another Avengers movie.
Oh, careful.
I know. That's why I was like, oops.
Carrie. Who is it?
So Captain Spike is saying it's Carrie Condon. Ultron. Let me just type in Ultron. Is the voice of Friday in various films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, Carrie Condon.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Jennifer's in another movie. All right.
Okay.
And she is Irish.
So, okay.
See, I know my accents. She voices another AI. Okay. I like the Irish accent. All right, anyway. Before we lose the stream. Okay. So, all right. So they're doing their thing. Banner gets Natasha out.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was in that scene where she. Oh no, not yet. Okay. All right. So he gets Natasha out. Iron Man and Ultron.
Meet
up. Chat. You know.
Oh. When Ultron had Natasha imprisoned, he changed bodies. Like, he killed his old body with a new body.
Oh.
Like, you remember when he's, when he puts Natasha in the prison, he like, takes out he basically rips apart his old body and is now in a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Which, this one actually is a vibranium body.
Oh, okay, so this one is stronger.
Yeah.
Going to my corner. It's okay, MXC. And we won't judge you. We're all human. Some of us are superhuman. All right, so then and then Ultron and Vision face off. And then this is another one of those scenes. So much destruction. The ground is literally breaking in half.
Ultron creates a meteor of sorts.
Yeah, and it's just Ultron channels Kelly Clarkson.
So, Vision, with his internet powers, stops Ultron from being able to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go into the internet and get away and hide somewhere.
Sorry, you broke up for a minute there.
Oh. What did you catch?
I think you said something about them going off somewhere, or something about the internet. I don't.
It was a Vision basically trapped Ultron, and he can't escape in the internet anymore.
Okay.
That's what he did.
All right. So then, Natasha kisses Banner, and he then throws him off the ledge. She's like, I love you, but I need the green guy.
She's like, long live the king.
Yeah. It doesn't claim makes you stronger. And so then
Hulk's back.
Yeah. And he grabs her, and then they take off.
They get on the meteor to help fight.
Right. And then, okay, so they're all on the ground fighting. Hawkeye rescues the Scarlet Witch or whatever from, like, there was, like, going to be an explosion or something. He grabs her, and, like, they go into a room, and she just kind of, like, freaks out. She's has a meltdown. And he gives her, like, a pep talk, which I thought was kind of cool.
I love that. I was like, so the city's flying, we're fighting robots, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense. Like, none of this should be working.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, are you gonna help? You could stay here, like that's fine, but like, the world's ending. I got to get out there. What are you gonna do? I can't babysit you. And then so she's still kind of in shock, and she just stays there. So then
this is his Avengers speech.
Yes, and then he gets out and starts fighting or whatever, and then surely enough, a little bit later, she comes out and she's like wreaking havoc. She's like ready. She grounds herself. She's ready to come out full force, and she joins him.
She shows off her powers.
Yeah, just how powerful she really is.
And after they need Scarlet Witch somewhere else, so Pietro grabs her and takes off with her.
Okay.
Hawkeye's like, yep. Hawkeye and Quicksilver have a little bit of a rivalry.
Yes.
Hawkeye's like, nobody would know. You take him out, nobody would know. He's like, no, Cap, sorry, he died. Sorry, man, that's I saw him.
That was funny.
Little guy.
And then, then there was the whole scene with the cars going off the bridge. Again, another scene I did not like. But they saved everyone, and that I have to say is the plus of this movie is they don't let people, for the most part, die. Like in those types of situations, which
they save a good chunk of them.
Yeah.
And
I
do love. You go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say one of my favorite moments is one of the characters, I think it's Hawkeye or it's Thor. One of them basically says like, "Okay, we're all clear here," and Cap's like, "We are not clear. We are not clear." It's like, I need help. It's like I'm fighting these things with my bare fist in the shield. It's like you got all these powers. Come here.
Oh, was that the moment when he drops his shield and Natasha picks it up and she's like, "Why do I always have to clean up after you boys?" That was funny. So it's more to try to get back to the city before they engage Ultron. I like that they that they did that.
Basically made casualties. Basically made keeping everyone safe much easier if they had done that sooner.
Yeah. All right, then. Nick shows. Okay. Oh yeah. So then he's like, all right, we gotta get everybody out of here. We have to technically blow this place. We have to get everybody out. But we can't get everybody out of here. We're just gonna have to go. Like Natasha's like, whatever. It's a great view. I'm ready to die with it. And then Nick shows up with like this underground.
The helicarrier.
Yeah.
The one from the first Avengers movie.
Was it? Okay.
I believe so, because it's like they were planning to have the more advanced ones from Winter Soldier take place, but now it's like this one's much more. This one's like an older version. So they basically, because he said it's got mothballs in it because it's been gathering dust, but it still works. It'll do its job.
So they use that to get everybody out of there and onto the ship or whatever. Let's see. So they start to get everybody off, and then Rhodes shows up.
Who?
Wasn't it?
Who shows up?
Isn't that the name? The guy with the other suit. He was in the Iron Man movies.
Yeah, Rhodes.
Rhodes. Okay. Yeah. He shows up to help, and okay. Let's see.
They all gather back to the main core to protect it.
Yeah.
And
the robots start attacking. There's all the other robots that start attacking.
Ultron calls his whole army to fight them all.
Thor and Ultron start to face off each other. Like they kind of get into it, and then
Ultron's being bothered by Thor.
Yes. and then Vision shows up.
Like, I'm Thor. I'm Odin's son, and I am running out of things to say.
He was really funny. He had some good moments in this one. But then Vision shows up and takes on Ultron. let's see. Okay, and then all together they get rid of the robots.
They all gather up in the big church or whatever it is.
Um,
Um,
Hawkeye um, runs off the ship and goes back because a woman is crying for her son. She sees his son. She goes to get him. I mean, he goes to get him, and then they're about to get I don't know, shot at or whatever. And then what's his name? The guy, the brother. Quicksilver, like covers them, and he gets shot instead. And he's like, "Bet you didn't see that coming." And
yeah. So real quick, did you think Hawkeye was gonna die? Like, because it felt like they were setting it up.
I had wondered, yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure because it seems like none of these leading I realize he's not a leading character, but like none of these characters seem to die. So I wasn't sure. I wondered. I wasn't convinced that he would, but I did wonder.
Yeah. They killed Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Which, I'm considering Quicksilver's powers, it does seem kind of silly how he died.
Yeah, he should be quick enough that wouldn't have happened. I guess that makes sense.
Earlier we did see him actually, take apart a gun and settle the bullets out before one shot, after one shot.
Yeah. Was that a scene that people complained about?
Yeah, comic fans are definitely upset. Like, Quicksilver should be way more powerful than he is.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's sometimes the movies downplay the hero powers.
Right.
Like Thor. Thor definitely is more powerful in this than he was in earlier ones.
Mm-hmm.
But Thor's powers is kind of a little lower than some. It's interesting. And I'm kind of sad Quicksilver was killed off already.
Well, yeah, especially now that I'm learning that they are, well, you said they're not literally from the other comics, but they're based off of the other comics. It would have been cool to see more of them, but yeah. So then his sister feels his death, and she just she screams and she's crying and she's enraged and she enrages her. It just immediately kills all the robots around her. And then she finds Ultron, and he's not they're on what was it, a bus or a train or a subway or something?
Hulk, after Hulk basically takes Black Widow tries to do the sun's getting real low thing, because they're about to get off, and then Ultron interrupts that. So Hulk saves Black Widow, puts her on the helicarrier, and then goes after Ultron. Kicks Ultron out of the jet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Ultron is in the little bus thing while where Wanda finds him.
Yeah. And I forget how she words. She was like, "Do you know what it's like to lose someone you care about, or do you know what it's like to die? Oh yeah, do you know what it's like to die? Do you know what it feels like? Because I just did." And then she rips out his. I was like, that was a good scene. I liked that scene. Because you felt her rage, and I like that they had her kill him.
So one of the robots does manage to get to the little. So there's this big, huge core in the meteor that is made of vibranium that is going to, if it hits the Earth, the force, the mass, all that sort of stuff, all those physics are going to basically cause an extinction level event.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Tony and Thor and everybody's trying to prevent.
Right.
So Tony's on the bottom end of the thing, Thor's at the top end. The robot activates it and the meteor comes falling down. And Vision comes in time to save Wanda from all this, and they blow up the meteor, and it's they save the day.
Yeah, as much as they could. But you're gonna like Wanda. She has good moments. I'm excited to see more of her. And then it basically ends. They all kind of go off. Hawkeye
Vision.
returns.
We do have one little thing where Vision finds the last Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Where, yeah, he finds them in the forest, and like they're talking. It's not like after the meet, after the Ultron's like, it's one of his disformed bodies, and they're like, he's trying to explain like why he was. Vision's like, because these people are who they are, it doesn't mean you should be destroy them or something.
Oh, I remember what you're talking. I remember what scene you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a nice, and then Vision has a little joke where he's like, "I was born yesterday."
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. So that's the end of Ultron.
Right, and then all right, Hawkeye returns home. The Hulk is on a ship.
Yeah.
One of the ships.
Yeah, the little fighter, whatever it is.
Yeah, and Natasha's on the screen trying to I think she was telling him you need to. She wanted to do the thing to because she said she couldn't track him in that state. Yeah. I guess.
It's a stealth. Yeah, it's a stealth fighter. So.
So
she couldn't quite pick it up.
But then he just shuts her out and turns off the screen, and then
Hulk basically just says he basically kind of escapes.
Yeah. And she got upset. But then so then we see her back at the, I guess, Avengers headquarters or whatever. Captain America's there, and he's ready to get back to work, and they walk through these doors. Did I miss something?
Yeah. I was going to say there was this little scene before where Thor and Cap and Tony are talking,
mm-hmm.
and they're discussing what if you put the hammer on an elevator? Would the elevator go up?
Yeah.
Is an elevator worthy?
Yeah, I liked how they kind of joked about all that through the movie.
Thor basically says Vision, Vision's proved his worth. Vision can lift the hammer. He's safe. I trust him. And Vision's also he has an Infinity Stone, so I trust him with it. He's a vibranium body.
Elevator's not worthy. Busting Thor's chops.
I'm gonna miss these conversations.
Yeah.
So yeah, Thor heads back home to do whatever he can do.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony kind of says basically he's kind of done. He's kind of retiring.
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna go head out.
Find Pepper. And maybe get her a little house out in the middle of nowhere or something.
And Cap basically says, I'm back where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be a leader.
Yeah.
So he leads the new Avengers.
Yes. Yeah, they walk through the doors and you see Scarlet Witch. Rhodey.
Scarlet Witch.
And the guy with the wings from the last movie. Falcon. So you see that they're putting together a new team. And Vision, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain is.
So we have a new team of Avengers.
Yeah. So that was a cool way to end it. I did watch the end. I know you said I didn't have to, but I was curious. Was that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
He was from the last Avengers movie. He was the end during the credit scene. Remember the purple one you thought was red?
The purple guy at the end.
Yeah.
The end credit scene?
Yeah. In the first Avengers movie, the one that looks back and smiles, and then that in the mid credit scene, the first one that I told you, mid credits.
Maybe I don't remember, but I don't remember seeing the purple guy where he grabs the glove thing.
No, that's in this one. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the same one from the previous Avengers movie.
That's the same guy. I guess I don't remember. That is name only. No spoilers.
Yeah.
He's not from Guardians of the Galaxy? I mean, not that I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but for some reason because I know I've seen him before. Outside of the movies.
You'll find out more.
Okay.
Guardians is soon.
Okay.
But yeah. So that was something.
that was That was jam packed.
It's a lot more than I expected for Age of Ultron, honestly.
Yeah, they jam packed a lot. And what was it? 2 hours and 22 minutes. It was a lot. Seen him in Stories and Toys. Yeah, I've definitely seen him in something. But this was good. I'm enjoying the Avengers. Captain America is still my favorite. But I'm enjoying the Avengers movies. I like seeing them all.
Like, what do you think of Tony and Thor now? Like, how would you?
Well, I liked Tony from the beginning. Like, I know it was Thor that I really didn't like initially. But with each movie, I like him more and more. So now I'm in a place where, like, I really like him. I think he's funny.
Yeah.
And I like how the character, like, the way it was directed, like, or the way it was written. Like, he's written funnier now. And they all kind of poke fun at him. As opposed to, like, in the first movie, where he was serious. You know, I am Thor. So, you know, it was very melodramatic, and I just, you know, wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
Wait till his third movie, OMG. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was very funny in this one. I liked him in the second Thor. Didn't like him in the first one. Liked him in the second one. I liked him more in the Avengers, and I really liked him. I really liked him in this one. So he has grown on me.
So yeah. That's this movie.
So what is next on the agenda?
All right. Next week is a double feature.
Okay.
So, and this one's also going to be a big, kind of a different. Okay. So the next week is going to be Captain Marvel and Ant-Man. I'm pulling Captain Marvel from a far in the future because it's a prequel. Captain Marvel's kind of a prequel, so things that it's going to reference are kind of going to be, it's either like you would know it from future movies, or what it's going to, more is going to be explained. It's going to basically set up things for future movies for you. So that's why I'm bringing Captain Marvel to now. The only thing is you cannot watch any of the credits, period.
Okay.
Like, as soon as you see credits, movie off.
Okay. I'm down with that. It takes place in the 80s. Okay. Whoa. Oh, Taika Waititi. Oh. What about the end credits of Captain Marvel?
That's what
okay. All right, so it's Captain Marvel and Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, just Ant-Man. That's all it is.
Okay, and Captain Marvel's first?
Yeah, Captain Marvel first, and then Ant-Man.
Gotcha. All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well,
they're smaller movies, so they're not going to be as complex.
Well, they won't be as extensive for my note taking.
Yeah.
That one was a typo. Sure.
So yeah.
All right.
I'm curious to see what you're going to think of these two.
Does Ant-Man look like an ant? Does it have anything to do with bugs? I'm actually being serious. Is there any like?
Yeah, there'll be some ants involved with Ant-Man.
The funny thing is, I do like I'm a big bug protector, but I don't like to look at bugs. Okay.
I will say Ant-Man is a man.
Ant-Man is a man, but sometimes he's a big ant.
I will say this: Ant-Man's one of my favorite movies. So.
Oh, okay.
So I'm curious. It's not. Yeah, I'm curious to see what you'll think of it. Okay. You'll probably like it. It's a very fun movie.
Do you hear that? They're having like a party 2 doors down. I'm just like, every now and then I'm like, what is that? It's their music.
So,
anyway.
Yeah, so next week, Ant-Man and Captain Marvel.
I'm dancing to the salsa music. It's like we're back on Nar Shaddaa. All right, Galaxy Hero time. All right, guys. All right, we'll be back next week.
2 hours.
Yes, I have 2 hours to get it. I'm going to start right now. Do my Old Republic salsa. All right, guys, we'll be back next Sunday discussing the next 2 movies. Thank you again, guys, for tuning in every week and hanging out with us and chatting with us and helping us fill in the blanks sometimes. We really appreciate it. We love talking with you guys. We appreciate the support. So yeah, we will be back next week to discuss it. So Everybody have a great night. Have a happy Sunday. Have a happy and healthy week, and we will catch you all next Sunday.
Thanks for sticking through all what we've been dealing with.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Thank you for not walking away when the stream died twice. Yes. Captain Spike, MXC, Portal, Daniel. Thank you guys for helping us out.
Hopefully next week will be much nicer.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for sticking around, and fingers crossed that my stream is better next week with the internet. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.